Can you encourage yourself to have energy after a long day at your day job and get up at night and perform your stand-up? Hi, Jerry Corley, standupcomedyclinic.com with another episode of Ask the Joke Doctor. In this episode, we're going to discuss a tweet I got from one of the folks on Twitter. I just feel so weird saying followers. You know, is that weird? I just feel like, what, followers? I'm not, you know. From one of the guys subscribes on Twitter, I guess. I don't know, people that are on Twitter. So this is from David MD on Twitter. His handle is DavidMD_comedy, if you want to follow back David. Thanks for the tweet, David. He says, Joke Doctor, how do you draw energy after a long day at a day job to express the energetic emotions of a set? I get up and I'm completely beat and put everyone to sleep. Well, a lot of that, and again, thanks for the tweet, a lot of that is in your head. Now, I don't know you personally. I don't know your physicality. I don't know if you have health issues. I don't know anything about that. What I do know is how I operate. And I know right now that my days are 14 to 16 hours long. That's just my day. I get up at 7 a.m. and sometimes I'm not back in bed till 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning. A couple of days a week, I'll make sure I get 8 hours sleep. But other than that, it's 6 hours sleep, 7, you know, somewhere like that. So, but I know every day I wake up, I've got great stuff to do. So I look forward to my day. Now, also you train your brain sometimes to be tired after a day at a day job. I had a 22-year-old kid in my class, and he used to come in, and he'd slouch down in the chair, and he'd be like, wow, I'm wiped out. I worked an 8-hour day today. And I'd be like, wow, you're 22. I'm 54. It's like, you've got to retrain your brain. 8 hours in your day, that's nothing. You know, when your days are 14 to 16 hours long, you get used to that, and you plan for that, and your brain is ready for that. You know, I hope that I have more time in the day so that I can get a lot of the stuff I want to get done. There's a couple of people I would advise following. One is Gary Vaynerchuck. Gary Vaynerchuck is, you see him on, just look up Gary V on YouTube. That's Garyvee. Gary has a Gary V TV. Gary runs a media company in New York. He's taken a couple of companies from like $1 million to $5 million in just a few years. He's a pretty impressive guy, and watching him will help you to develop the grind to face your day every day. You know, what time do you get done every day? You get done at 7 o'clock at night, have your dinner. Wow, you still have 5 hours before it's midnight. And then you get to sleep. You get 6 hours sleep if you wake up at 6 a.m. That's a lot of sleep for me, and then you get up and you tackle your day. Find that time in your day to move your day forward. It's how do you change your career? If you're in a career and you want to do stand-up, how do you do that? By training your brain that your day's not over after 8 hours or 10 hours. Now, if you're actually an MD, like it said on your Twitter, then you probably do have long days, and I empathize with that. But I've worked on set, sometimes 16-hour days. And yeah, they're exhausting, but they're also exhilarating because I'm doing what I love to do. Also, if you treat yourself like a business, and I know in a business, there are different departments. There's departments that are the revenue part of the company. There are departments that are the research and development part of the company. And there are departments that are marketing and sales. So if you divide yourself up into those departments, you know that your day doesn't end after 8 hours of your revenue part of your day, which is your day job. Then you go into your research and development part of your day, which is your writing or your stand-up. And eventually, if you keep at it and you keep your schedule consistent and you keep telling yourself to do that, then that research and development part of your day also becomes a revenue enhancement measure part of your day. And you start making money doing your stand-up. My days, I get up in the morning, take my kid to school, get back, I'm writing. Sometimes I go to the gym during the day, sometimes I do other things during the day. Then I'll have an audition sometimes during the day. Then I might be at a pitch meeting during the day. Then I might be marketing, sending out emails, let people know where I'm performing at night. Also, I run classes, so I'm marketing those parts of my classes as well, letting people know that we have a new program going on that they might be interested in, like we have a late night course, or we have a class called 45 Days to 45 Minutes, or we have the eight-week stand-up courses, or we have the 2-day weekend comedy writing workshops, or the 2-day workshops in Vegas. So we've got a lot going on. And there's a lot to do to let the public know, let people know out there that these courses are available for them. So that's a marketing part of the day. Then there's my performance part of the day at night, where I hit the stage at night or teach a class at night. So there's a lot of different stuff going on, and I make sure I keep that all timed out in a calendar so that I know what my day looks like. So here's something you can do, is you can look at your schedule the night before, and you see what your day looks like. And then you put in your writing time or your stand-up time somewhere in that day. Once it's on the schedule, you tell your brain, my day is going to end at 10 o'clock tomorrow night. Maybe you catch a nap in between your day job and your night job. It's almost like, remember going to college? You went to college, you went to classes all day, then you had to work your job. You had a job. I would often take that power nap right after classes before I went to my job, so as a waiter. So you can do that as well. There was an interesting study done at MIT, and it's about brain conditioning. They took people who watched late night television, say David Letterman at the time when this study was done, or Jay Leno at the time on The Tonight Show when this study was done, and they watched The Tonight Show and they went to bed. So then they changed their schedule where they would DVR or record the late night shows, and they watched them during the day, like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, all of the students reported being tired and wanting to go to sleep after watching the Late Show because their brain was conditioned to go to sleep after the Late Show. So if you retrain your brain not to be tired after your day job or your revenue part of your day, then maybe you'll be more prepared to get up at night and do your show. Like if you set goals, if you set a goal, say, I'm going to do 100 mics in 100 nights, and you commit to that, that's an exciting thing to look forward to. And it's a challenge. So people usually wind up having energy to reach those challenges. So if you set your goals to do 3 to 5 mics a week, and you have them on your calendar, so that you know they're occurring, your brain will condition you to finish those and then sort of wind down. I hope this is making sense. Also, think about it this way, and I think I heard this from Dale Carnegie. He said, a lot of us don't have the energy sometimes to keep going in our day. We get wiped out, or we get tired, we get fatigued, and we slack, and we don't keep moving forward. And he said, what if I told you that I had tickets for you? I called you up and I said, hey, I've got tickets for you and your spouse, or your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. I want you to come with me on a 7-day cruise on a yacht. We've got 2-3 butlers. We've got 2 chefs. They cook whatever we want. We're catered hand to foot. It's going to be a great, relaxing, fun time, all expense-paid trip. No money out of your pocket. And we're going to have 7 days of bliss on the Mediterranean on a yacht. But we leave tomorrow. Would you be able to get on the phone, take care of the tasks that you need to take care of today so that you could leave tomorrow to go on this fabulous trip? I bet you would. Now, what if you took that energy that you thought of using to prepare yourself to go on a trip and go for 7 days? What if you used that type of energy every day to get your stuff done? Would it change the way you approach your day? It did for me, and I thought about that, and I do kind of try to approach every day like that. Yeah, there are some days where I'm wiped out, or some days where, say, I'm sick or something like that, but other than that, it's go, 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 and I love it every single day. I'm 24/7 comedy, writing, teaching, performing, whatever. It's what I love to do. I'm in one of the best places in my life, and writing screenplays on top of that, and taking care of kids on top of that. So it's a nonstop thing, and it's a thrilling endeavor, and I love it. So if maybe that's the way you need to sort of look at how you approach your day or how you approach your career. The day job is your revenue enhancement measure. That's how you, pay your bills. Now, the stand-up is still another part of your day, and it doesn't end. Your day isn't over at 7 o'clock at night or 6 o'clock at night when you may get home from work. Your day is just in the middle. You're just taking lunch at that time, if that makes sense. So if you retrain your brain to think that way, maybe it'll help you continue to have energy to continue to the end of the day. And I hope this helps, and I hope it brings value to your day. And if you like these videos, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe on the channel so you can get little notifications when the new video comes up. I try to do them on a regular basis. Sometimes I get overwhelmed in my schedule and I can't get to them, but I have a goal. I'm going to try to do this once a week and get these videos out to help a lot of you guys who are in stand-up and need a little extra motivation or some tools or some tips or some advice. So don't forget to subscribe. And if you would like me to do a video for you, then hook up with me on Twitter. My handle is @JokeDoctor. And write your question, hit it with the hashtag of AskTheJokeDoctor, and I'll be sure to try to do a video for you just like this one and help answer your question. And once again, I hope this brought value to your day. I hope to see you again real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.